it wasn't like that. Girls on the dance team would talk about me all the time being goody-goody because all of them are able to go out with their boyfriends and do stuff with their boyfriends and go hang out with these friends and go do this with them, and I wasn't allowed to. Now that I think about it, when I was younger, I'm glad my mom didn't let me, but that's a different story now. But, maybe not all that stuff, but you know. And I don't remember what my point was. I just went completely blank. Yeah, go ahead.
Was it hard getting through school with, for you, like, without being with those kind of people? Was it kind of easy?
This year it's more like that. Like, I'm not hanging out with any of those people, so it's easier to focus on school. Like, my grades, I already know they're going to be 100 times better this year than they were last year, because I was so focused on trying to be friends with these people and trying to...
You wanted that pop stars.
Yes, I want them to be cool, like everybody else wants to be cool. But you know what? You're not cool, and that's okay, because I'm not either. And we can be uncool together. And this year is a lot different. I don't talk to anybody, really. Maybe one or two people in each of my classes, but that's it, because they're not worth it. Like, the people you see in high school are not going to be there whenever you get out of high school. Maybe, okay, in here, yes, but like, maybe you'll see one or two if you stay in Effingham County. You'll see them all the time in Walmart and when you go out and stuff, but if you leave Effingham County, you won't see them ever again. And they're not going to try and talk to you because they do not care. They say they do, but they really don't. And they're just going to put you in situations that you don't want to be in. Yes?
So, like, was there any of those people who were like, oh, I love you and all kinds of stuff like that, and they're like, I hope to see you when we get out of school and stuff, and like they never talk to you again and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah.
That's what it's like through the summer. Like, everybody like last few weeks is cool. Oh, do you want to hang out? This, and every summer.
Mm-hmm.
And you get back to school. Oh, what did you do this summer?
Yeah.
Have you ever had those friends that are like friends of you at one point, and they're walking with other friends, and you gotta be like, hey, and they just kind of like ignore you?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, all the time. All the time.
Good friends are there.
Yes. Okay, me? Hold on. Not like in a bad way. Like, they're all bad ways.
But like to be friends with you, to get to be
Oh,
friends with
yes.
somebody else, and
When I was younger in elementary school, this one girl, she was friends with my best friend, became friends with me, stopped talking to my best friend, told me and my best friend lies about each other that we had said, and we hated each other for 2 years. And then after she was done being friends with me, she went off and had her own friends that were a lot cooler, and she just used us to get popular. And sometimes it sucks, but in the end, me and my best friend are still best friends. Like, we, not Chandler, but like, best friend. Yeah.
Have you ever done that to people where like you're their friends one moment and then the next moment you just ignore them and make fun of them behind their backs and stuff like that?
Yeah, I've done it. And I know you've done it, and I know you've done it, and you. Everybody does it. It's just part of the, like, we live on a cursed earth, like Pastor Matt says all the time. It happens. You say stuff that you don't mean about people. Sometimes you do mean it, and you realize it was too mean to say out loud. Yeah. What?
Okay. Well, like, do you ever wish that you could like go back and just take anything you said about people away and stuff like that, or hanging out with the wrong crowd? Like, do you wish you could go back and change that?
I would never change anything I've done in the past because it's made me who I am today.
Like,
Amen.
Help you learn along the way in life.
Yeah. Being a part of the awakening has helped tremendously.
Is that your Jonathan?
Yeah. You always got this group of girls behind your back that are always there for you, that will never talk about you behind your back. And it's really good to have that. those group of friends that would never do that.
And I see like every friend, like, you know, all the like girl friends like that, like they always say they're my friend and stuff, and I find out from my guy friends that they talk crap about me. So I just don't end up being friends with them. So I just don't have any girlfriends. Like chick friends. So I like
That happens a lot. Girls tend to have more guy friends than girls, and guys tend to have more girl friends than guys because of the job. Yeah.
that's true, because all my friends, well, most of my friends are kind of girls, and they be talking
Kind of girls. Are they girls or are they not?
I just said you want to be fluffy.
Oh, no, it's not. Well, as like, nobody talk to me, it's easier to talk to girls because nobody talks to me. It's like, yeah. No. I don't even want to say anything. Well,
Yeah.
Have you ever been friends with like bullies and you didn't know it until you hung around them a lot?
Oh, yes.
I laughing so much every time I ask a question.
Somebody-
Jordan?
Yeah.
It was like winning clubs or doing anything, so like it would raise your popularity or something, just like do yourself.
Well, the dance team was the bottom of the popularity poll, so no, I'm not. Dance team was-
The one in school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever even tried to like hang out with people that would make you popular?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
They were in high school.
No, they were too mean. I just couldn't deal with them.
Well, like, are you popular?
Popular as in everybody knows my name? No. Popular as in the people who care and matter know me? Yes. Yes, Mr. Wood.
Now, how does that really make you feel? You know, we all have feelings. Even grown ups, you know, but as a young lady in school, like you were just saying, you're not in the top of the crowd, you're standing for Christ. How do you deal with that? How do you deal with that on your own private time? Without becoming caught up in the other stuff. How do you deal with that?
Well, before I used to be really, like my mom doesn't know this, but I used to be really depressed all the time. And I would come home from school and I'd just go in my room and I'd just cry because no one would talk to me. People would think, oh, you're such a good person. I can't be around you because it's like you're too good to be, you're just too good to be around. Like if I do something, I feel like you're gonna judge me type thing. And one day I realized, you know what? Okay, you don't want to be around me? That's cool. Find other people that want to be around me. And just get over it. And it took a while to get over that. But I did, yeah.
Has it made you feel like all those people were like your friends at one point and they didn't sit with you and didn't talk to you anymore?
I wanted to cry right then and there. I thought, oh, maybe they all just were sick or went on a field trip or something. Because a couple of them were in clubs where they did go on field trips during my lunch. And one day they all just didn't show up. And then a few days later, they did. And they're like, and one girl came up to me and told me that they didn't want to sit with me because I was too good. And I was a good Christian girl.
And why did you come back?
Because they missed me.
Obviously, they're like, you've been talking about it.
And for the record, I did know.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah.
Well, since you're talking about like someone leaving and coming back, like since Haley and I moved to Bryan County, and then we went to South last year halfway, and then we came back this year. On like the first day of school, I was like everybody was like, hey Tyler, you're back. And then at lunch, I threw away my trash. And I was walking, I just was doing this to everybody, and out of nowhere I hear, oh my gosh, Tyler's back. I'm like, so they're excited back and my teacher did that.
People are excited to see you. That's good.
It feels nice to belong. I know that, but
Have you ever had anybody
one girl that I really do not like, and I do not even try to associate myself with. She and I had a dispute, and
Lately.
politely, and I went back and apologized, and she didn't believe me, and she still doesn't believe me. And
But you were the
I-
bigger person.
I tried. All you can do is try.
So like, if you,
Let's ask questions.
so, have you ever like had anybody that was mean to you and you walked up to them and was just like, look, I know, you were mean to me and everything, but have you like ever tried to be friends with them?
No. No. I wouldn't do that.
If they choose
People are mean to me. I tend to be mean back. I'll be a smart aleck and I'm just being rude. But then later I'm like, I probably shouldn't have done that.
So it has never been anybody who's like mean to you, you just kind of like, whatever, and just walk away?
Yeah, if they're mean to me, I just kind of like, I'm just like,